When the bear first walked out into my shooting lane, he was facing my direction, so I waited for about 20 seconds until he put his head down so that I could shoulder my gun without him noticing the movement and running off. At this point, the bear puts his nose to the ground and walks back behind the bushes, so I slowly shoulder my gun, and I'm watching him through the scope now, just waiting for a good shot opportunity. If you can tell in the video, the bear is facing towards me, and he has a few little sticks and branches in front of him, which is why I never took a shot. I was watching him through my scope the whole time, and I was just waiting for him to step to the right back towards the barrel so that I could have a nice unobstructed shooting lane. But he sniffed around for a full minute as I watched him, and he never stepped out from behind those bushes there. And then he finally caught my wind, which was swirling around that day, and he took off and never showed up again. But that's just how it goes sometimes.
Good morning, this is Will's dad, and I'm in Monson. It's Sunday morning the 27th. You can see it's a beautiful day. Foliage is just about peak, and I hunted last night for black bears on the town line, which is another almost half mile in this way, Monson and Blanchard town line, and I shot a bear just before the season ended. Pretty incredible timing. I really lucked out. And now I'm just going in to see if I can recover the bear. I've got a little sled I borrowed from a friend, a couple tarps, some frozen jugs of water. So anyway, I shot last night at 6:40. Got a couple shots off. I think I hit both shots. And then the bear ran a little bit, and I heard a death moan about a minute later, probably 80 yards from my blind. So I'm hopeful I'm going to go find it. By the time I waited last night and then headed in, I found tons of blood, but didn't really want to be poking around in the dark by myself for a possibly wounded bear. So anyway, got my gear. We'll go see what we find. All right, everybody, it's now 7:30, and I did just find the bear. So I'll kind of show you a little bit here, but now I'm at the bait bucket, which is right here. Whole mixture of all sorts of foods and dog food and trail mix. We use a little of everything. Have a little scent rag up here. My little tag there on the tree. It's got to have my name, landowner's name as per Maine law. And then anyway, there's the boundary line, which is my shooting lane. Back up to my blind. So from the blind to the barrel where I shot was 60 yards. That's a 60-yard shot. And then last night I did find a little bit of blood right here where I hit the bear. I shot a second time. I think the second one hit, I'm not sure. And last night I did find a little bit of blood here on this little American beach over here. And then I decided to wait till morning. This morning I found a little more blood and along those flag marks. And I started doing semicircles here. I have no compass. I just kind of forgot it. It's in my turkey hunting vest. And it's amazing how hard it is to find your way around in the woods like this when it's cloudy and foggy. Just no sun to navigate with, and I hate to get lost in the middle of the woods. I'm a forester, but still, we get lost too. So anyway, I found more blood. Was able to track that out to here. And then it kept going. Oops, I'm hitting different buttons on the phone by accident. I'm not real good at this. But anyway, beautiful. Here's her paw. You know, she's a little stiff because she's laying here since 6:45 or so last night. And now it's 7:38 the next morning, so just over 12 hours. Let her pause. Good solid animal. That fur is just so beautiful. Would have been, you know, getting her through the winter this year. So anyway, dear Lord, thank you for this animal and this beautiful place. The Maine woods. And all the freedoms we have in this country. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And God bless you and God bless America. Yeah, I'm lucky to have a friend here nearby with a tractor. Nice Coyote tractor, about 45 horsepower, I think. Just making pulling this bear out real easy. You can see we got ice in the chest cavity. And it's supposed to get up to 80 today, so we're just trying to get her out of here. I'll get some pepper on her to keep the flies away. And then we'll try to go to the check station and tag her and just fill that chest cavity with more blocks of ice and ice cubes. And it's a 140-mile drive home to Gray and get her taken care of.
Dad just got back from our Moosehead camp and he was able to get a black bear on the last day of the season. He shot this bear on the 26th yesterday, which was a Saturday.
Maybe when we're done with this, we can just unload from the truck over there.
Okay.
I got all the camping gear for the moose hunt.
Ooh, nice.
Tent, stoves, fuel cylinders, pots and pans. Everything we need, I think.